Are you looking for a quiet, gated community with space to spread out, but still close to Pensacola's and Perdido Key beaches and military bases, and not to mention top-rated schools? Today, we're exploring Iron Rock. It's a gated community in Cantonment, Florida, just a little bit north of Pensacola. This place has brand new homes that are being built for phase 2 of their plan. This place has a ton of amenities that I'm excited to show you, so let's get to it. All right, we are at the front gate to this great community called Iron Rock. It's a really amazing landscape. It's off the grid in Cantonment in some wooded areas, and so these homes are really great. Excited to show you, built by DSLD Homes. They're very competitively priced homes. Lots are a little bit bigger than maybe you can find in other neighborhoods and communities. The price point seems pretty manageable, about $500,000 to $650,000 homes. We're gonna look at a few of those today, but these offer quite a few different bedroom sizes if you want 4 or 5 bedroom houses, about 2,400 to about 3,500 square feet homes. So a lot of different options and varieties, but DSLD Homes is the ones who built this, and they specialize in high-end finishes like granite countertops, brick homes, ton of cool things like that. So I'm excited to show you some of these houses. Let's run over here and take a look at some of them. So talking about some of the amenities that they have here, I'm actually at the place where all of those are at. You could easily access this place from the sidewalks, roads, if you wanted to take a golf cart here from your house. What a great spot to stop in. If you have kids, it'd be super fun for them to come over and hang out. But you have the pool right over here behind me. There's a playground that gives the kids a ton of options of things to do. There's a covered outdoor patio that you can utilize that have covered grills. There's even a couple dog parks that they have here. Not to mention some of the nature trails that they have around here to go walk and hike and do some of that. They even have a community garden here, which is pretty cool. And then right over here behind me, they've got a basketball court, a pickleball court. So a ton of things that'll keep you busy, that'll make you not even need to leave here necessarily, unless you want to run over to the store or something like that. But a ton of amenities that they have here that are definitely worth the experience of being here in this neighborhood. This home is $615,000. This home is $578,000, and this home is $550,000. All right, here I am at the first property, and this one's right inside the gate to the left. It's actually the model home for this area. So this one will be furnished. It has more of an office feel to it, because this is where agents are staying as they want to host you around the area. So we'll see different cabinet styles and more office furniture, but it'll give you an idea of what the layout could feel like in a home like this. But this is the Jefferson model. Behind me is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house with a 2-car garage, just over 3,000 square feet. And again, this was priced at $615,000. So let's run in and take a look at this one. All right, here I am in the entry, and this is the phase 1 for this area. So all of these homes right in this area are phase 1. Phase 2, we'll highlight some of those homes in just a second, but we'll drive down there. We'll see some of the amenities along the way. But this house, right when you walk in here, has the really tall ceilings with the crown molding. And you walk in to this big open area, so very open concept to it. And how the layout is, just so you know, we have the dining room, kitchen. We have the master over here on the right side of the house. So it's a split floor plan, because you have the other 3 bedrooms over here on the left side. So let's take a look at this. When you walk in here to the dining room, you've got the updated light fixtures, plenty of space right here. This table would easily sit 6 people, so you could probably put an 8-person table right here, host a lot of friends and family, so that would be pretty cool. When you walk into this big open area, this is the living room, plenty of seating. However you want to set this room up, you really could, but probably TV over on that wall, sectional if you like that, but they've got a couple of couches and chairs and still plenty of space for more. So that's pretty great. And then over here you have the large island with the 4 bar stools right there. That gives you plenty of space for cooking, hosting, all of that, with the nice granite countertops. You have the kitchen cabinets that are the nice gray color look to them. We've got the stainless steel appliances. And so yeah, this is really nice. They've paid a lot of attention to detail here, and the look and feel of this property is great, because also you have another little eat-in table right here, which is nice. So you have that feature as well. So let's run over and take a look at the master bedroom. So here in the master, you have plenty of space. Again, really tall ceilings. You've got the tray ceiling that gives you a little bit of extra space there. So that's nice. King size bed with the large end tables. And so those are actually show you how big this room is. So plenty of space there just to hang out. And then check out this bathroom. When you walk in here, you've got the his and hers sink, which is nice to kind of separate everybody, make sure everybody has cabinet space. So that's a pretty cool feature. The floors are the wood looking tile floors, so nice hard surface. They've got the nice light fixtures, this little area right here. You've got the soaking tub right there and the full tile shower. So some really nice features. Another cool thing about this property is when you walk in here, you've got the really big closet. So a ton of closet space. You have a little bit more closet space right here. So that's pretty cool. And how this wraps around, you can actually go in here, have the laundry room with quick access there. And in this laundry room, you have your own little vanity folding table, if you will. So that is pretty cool for storage and all of that. And then when you walk in here, we're kind of making a loop back around to the entry is kind of how we're doing this. But here's the garage entry. You walk into this little mudroom area, and then here we are back at the dining room right here. So that's pretty cool setup. Let's run in here and take a look at these back bedrooms so you can see the layout. All right, here's the front bedroom. Right now, obviously this is an office, so this is where they're hanging out during the day. I think they stepped outside so that way they're not interrupting the video. But you walk into the bathroom here, which this bedroom would share with the shower tub insert, but a decent amount of space there. Love the finishes that they put in on these properties. And here's your second bedroom. Again, you can kind of see how they have this set up. So you could choose your different cabinet colors if you're customizing your home, different countertops, all of that. So here's the Jack and Jill bathroom with a double sink vanity. And they have a shower here that's separate. So that's pretty nice as a feature. And some decent closet space right here that they can utilize in this bathroom. And here is the fourth bedroom back here. They have carpet in this room, a lighter carpet, but plenty of space for a queen size, maybe even a king in this bedroom, so you can get the feel for that. Back here, a little bit more closet space, which storage space is super great to have access to that. And then they have this little office area back here. You could utilize this as storage or whatever you want. And there was one more room that had some storage, was the pantry, that you got to check this one out because it does have a lot of space in here. So a nice built-in pantry so you can kind of put all of your things, snacks and food in there. So what a cool feature. But you know, we were talking about lot size. When you walk out here, you can really see how much space that they have here for a lot. And the lots all back up to the wooded areas. So it's a nature preserve that can't be built on. So your backyard really can feel like it's open to just Florida nature. So that's a pretty cool thing. You can also do some fence in if you want to fence in a yard, if you have pets, things like that. But plenty of open space out here. Beautiful day here in Florida. But this is the first house. Let's run over and take a look at some of the other brand new ones that are just being finished being built. Let's go check them out. All right, here I am at the second property, and this one's called the Taft. This is actually in phase 2 of this development, and so there's a lot of construction going on right now. I'm actually hearing hammering and sawing going on in the background, so I apologize if you hear some of that noise, but this home is just a little bit smaller than the first. It is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath with a 2-car garage. This one's 2,779 square feet, priced at $578,000. So let's run in and take a look at this house. Right when you walk in, you're in this entryway, which is big and open. They have a little bit lighter tile floor right here. So it's tile floor that runs throughout, but it makes it feel nice and open. The light colored walls, again, the newer fixtures. I mean, you're talking brand new. How this home is laid out is quite a bit different than the first one. Plus, we don't have furnishings in this one, so it'll be a little harder to envision your stuff being here, but we'll still do a tour and see what you think. So how the layout is right when you walk in that front door to your left, you have 3 bedrooms and a bathroom over there. When we go into this area, that's where it gets really big and open, so I'm excited to show you that. Let's do a quick tour of these bedrooms back here just so you can get the layout. But you walk in this big hallway down here. There is one bathroom that these bedrooms share, which is right here. The double sink vanity, the shower tub insert right there. And then these bedrooms are all pretty similar, so we'll go kind of quick. But you walk in here, the flooring goes throughout. The tall ceilings are really nice. So you have one bedroom, two bedrooms right here, and then your third bedroom right over here. And so that'll give you a place to put the kids, I guess, if you have those, or guests, you keep them out of the way. But let's walk over here and check out this great room, because when you walk in here, I don't know, this is probably 15-foot ceilings when you're in here with the crown molding that goes around, but it feels nice and big and open, because you have this room, you have that big kitchen area right over there. So talk about, you can host so many people right in here, which is amazing. So however you want the layout, sectional couches, probably a big screen TV, maybe you get that really big one, I don't know, 80-inch, what are we up to nowadays? But the TVs just keep getting bigger. But let's run over here, we'll take a look, because they have this half bathroom where your guests can use that, which is nice, and you have your laundry room right here. So the laundry room is great because it has a little bit of cabinetry there. You have the master closet, similar to where you can walk through the master around through that closet, which we'll do that here right now. So let's go check out this master, because when you're in here, nice, big and open with the view of the trees and the woods in the background. So plenty of space in this room. And how they have this bathroom laid out is a little bit different. You have your restroom over here. You've got a sink here, split by the soaking tub, with another sink vanity right there. And I actually love how they did this shower. It's a little bit lighter on the tile. So they have the light tile that runs in the shower, not quite to the ceiling, but quite a ways up there. Great vibe right there. And here's that closet I was telling you about. So this closet just wraps around back to the main area. So let's run back out here, take a little bit more look at the kitchen. So here we go. So here in the kitchen, you walk in here, plenty of space. You got the really extra tall cabinets there with the white backsplash that I really like. The gas stove, which is great. You've got your bar right here with plenty of space. This even has a big pantry as well that you can put all of your things. And I don't know if it's soft closed doors or not, but let's give it a shot. Yeah, soft close, so that's a great feature. I like the granite in here too, more of that light color. Granite that they picked for that. And there's also this room right over here that could double as an office or whatever you would like to use it for, but most likely like a desk type of feel. But you have that here, maybe even an extension of some of your kitchen. If you want to put the microwave up here, looks like they already have some, like a hole drilled here if you want to utilize that for something. Interested to see how you would use that room, if it's an office or more kitchen space. But this home is really big and open. I love this great area. It feels really nice. And again, you're just still overlooking the trees. I can't get over how good of a view that is for this property. But let's run and take a look at the third one. Here I am at the third property, and this one's called the Hammond. It's actually the smallest one we're gonna see today as far as square footage, but it is the most bedrooms. It's just about 2,500 square feet. This is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath house with 2-car garage, priced at $550,000. It's a nice layout. It actually looks different than some of the other houses that we looked at. Great style and great vibe outside. Let's go check out inside. So even though the square footage of this home is a little smaller and they've added a bedroom, it still feels great as far as the layout. So how this home is broken up is there's 2 bedrooms here at the front, right when you walk into your left. This split this bathroom. I'll show you those in a second. You've got the kitchen set up right there. You have the master in the back corner, and then you have 2 more bedrooms over here. So let's run in here and kind of take a look at this first bedroom. So just kind of a quick tour. We'll hit this bedroom. This could be a great bedroom or office since it's right here at the front. It does have a closet, so it qualifies as a bedroom. You have this big bathroom with the dual vanity, which is great for those 2 bedrooms right here at the front to split. And then you have the other bedroom right here, similar size. This one has the same type flooring that the last house has, and a couple of features that feel just like that first one. But you're here in the living room, which feels nice and open. Again, really tall ceilings. it doesn't feel quite as big as that first living room. That one was huge, but this one still has a lot of space because you have the kitchen right over there. You have this big dining room, more of a formal dining room right over here, which is great for hosting because it's like right here. You have surrounded by windows, so a great view, and so that's pretty cool. And then in here in the kitchen, it still has the large island with a little bit of seating that you could utilize here for bar stools, but again, that same light granite countertops with the white cabinets, and it's a little smaller on the pantry right here. Not a ton, but yeah, you still have some space there, so they've shrunk that down just a little bit for this model. Same type of backsplash here. So anyway, a good amount of living space. Let's run and take a look at the master while we're right here. So the master is in here. It does give you plenty of space for a king size bed, and we can run in here and take a look at this bathroom that they have. Here we go with the split vanities right there with the closet in between. And they have the same style shower that the last one had with the white color tile that goes all the way, soaking tub, and then you're here in the closet. So this closet doesn't go through to the laundry room. The laundry room's actually in the next hall that we're gonna run over and take a look at. So let's go check that out. All right, here on this side of the house, you have another hallway that goes back into the bedroom. So you have a bedroom there, another bedroom down there. You have the laundry room right here behind me with plenty of cabinet space, which is pretty great. Folding table, I love that. That's really nice and handy. So here's your first bedroom. You can walk in here. Still fairly small on bedrooms. None of these bedrooms are max size, but they could easily fit queens, no problem. So if you have a lot of people to host, this is actually a pretty decent layout. The single sink vanity, the shower tub insert right there. Right when you walk in the garage, you have this mud room, so you can put some things in storage right there. And your last bedroom, the fifth one, is right here behind me. Again, similar size to the last one. So anyway, so that gives you some different ideas and different options that DSLD Homes has here in the Cantonment area. So hope you enjoyed the tour today. It seems like Iron Rock has a little bit of something for everyone, whether you're retiring, moving to the area, a young family with kids, maybe military's bringing you out this way. Iron Rock has a lot to offer, as you can see with the homes and the value that they have here with the amenities. So it's pretty great. I'm so glad that you went on the tour with us today. If you are looking at the Emerald Coast and looking to buy here in the next 6 days, 6 months, please reach out. My info is all below in the description box. I love the chance to talk with you, book a Zoom call so I can get to know you a little bit. But make sure you like and subscribe to this channel, as I'll be touring all things Emerald Coast. Hopefully I can find the perfect place for you, and I look forward to seeing you next time on our next episode. See you soon.